Hey, Joseph GQ, your crypto guru here. And in this video, we're going to talk about trends. Let's get it. All right. First thing you need to understand is that when you're dealing with any type of investment that's on a market, an exchange, whether it's cryptocurrencies, stocks, futures, what have you, there's going to be ebbs and flows. There's going to be ups and downs. That's just what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? But there is something that you can get about it. And that's this. Don't panic. When the price is up, price is up. When the price is down, the price is down. When the price goes up, at some point, it's going to level out and either go up or down. When it's down, it's going to level out and either go up or down. Simple. The question is, how do you manage your portfolio and your account when it's up and when it's down? Here's how you do it. Don't panic. That's the best advice that I can give you. Why? Because the prices are going to go up, they're going to go down. That's what they do. It's up to you to determine when to sell. But here's when you shouldn't sell. When you're scared. When there's fear. Don't sell when you feel scared or when you feel fear. Don't sell. And some people say buy low, sell high. When you're looking to sell, you want to sell high. When you're looking to buy, you want to buy low. But sometimes low is not actually as low as you think it is, and high is not actually as high as you think it is. For example, here we have Bitcoin. Let's look at where Bitcoin was when it started. See that? Wait a minute, that's not where it started. Hold on. That's as far back as they're going to let me go. Okay. Well, there was a point when Bitcoin was fractions of a penny. They're not showing us that on CoinMarketCap. Maybe because by the time Bitcoin ended up on CoinMarketCap, it was at a higher price. But now, do you see where it went up here? Okay, right now, down here in 2013 in April, it was $135.30 for one Bitcoin, okay? Let's do a little bit of math. Say you had $10,000 that you wanted to invest. Say you had $1,000 that you wanted to invest in Bitcoin back then. What was that? $135 and $135.30. 30 cents. So you'd have 7.390 whatever Bitcoins, right? Now let's look at what the price is currently. 15,000 $15,952.60. You would have $117,905 if you invested $1,000 back then. Right? Okay. Well, there was a point where the price for one Bitcoin was $19,000. Some people sold. I don't know where they bought, but some people sold. Say you had 10 Bitcoins at $19,000 a piece. We know what that math is, but let's just do it. It's $190,000. Not bad, right? All right. Say you bought back here when it was $821. Say you had 10 grand and you bought $821 divided by $821. So that's 12 Bitcoin, right? Then it goes up to $19,000. You made, well, that's how much you made. You made $231,000, and that's just nuts. So, where was I going with that? I'm going to tell you where I'm going with that. It dropped. Bitcoin Cash dropped. Actually, not too long ago, the only thing that hadn't dropped was Ripple. Ripple was the only thing that went up. Let's look at Ripple. I recently heard somebody say that they weren't going to invest in Ripple for whatever reason. Let's look at how much it costs a few days ago. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, here's a good one. On December, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hold on. Here we go. December 13th. Look at that. December 13th. December 13th. It was 29 cents. Today's the 21st. So at 29 cents, let's say you had not opened up Firefox. Let's say you had not opened up Firefox. Let's say you had $1,000 that you wanted to spend. And what was that? 29 cents. 0.29. That's right. And then right now it's worth 113. So you would have made $3,896 off of that $1,000 in a few days. Not even 2 weeks. But the journey to get to $1.13, the journey to get to 19,000 and 15,000 and these types of numbers, that journey, that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about the journey. I want you to get something. It's a process, okay? These, with the exception of some of these let's take IOTA. Look when IOTA started. Look when IOTA started. All and year to date is the same thing because it started back in June. When it started, it was less than $1. Now it's $5. You want to do some math on that? See how it started out less than $1, but then it went down in price, and it went down some more, and it went down some more. And then it came up a little bit, and it went down, and went down, and went down. See how IOTA, look at that. See how IOTA is down here at 15 cents, and then it comes up and it's down some more, and it's up and it's down. It's up and it's down, and it shoots up. And then it goes down and it comes up and it goes down and up. And okay, you can see this. I'm showing you this not because I don't think that you can see, but because I want to tell you that a lot of the dips that you see, people sold. Now, the smart people bought, but the inexperienced people sold. Why did they sell? Because they were scared. Why were they scared? Maybe they heard some news that they didn't like. Maybe they literally have no idea when to buy and when to sell and when to hold. There's a song that says you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, know when to walk away and know when to run. And if you don't know, then you will find yourself in a position where you're going to lose money. People talk about losing money when something dips. Let's talk about something that's currently going on. All right, there was a point where Einsteinium was at a much higher rank. But when I got into Einsteinium, it was at a much lower rank. When I got into Einsteinium, it was at 78. And it was worth about 30 cents. It's at 67. It dropped. It was actually in the 20s, I believe, at one point. But let me tell you why it is that I'm holding my Einsteinium. When I bought Einsteinium, it was at a lower price than what it is now. So technically right now, I haven't lost money. When it was at its height, when it was up here at hold on. When it was up here at 276, people were happy. Part of the reason why it's dipping the way that it is because people are scared and they're selling. And I'm telling you this because as we go through this channel, as we go through this journey, it's not just enough to put your money into something. You need to understand the journey that you're on when you invest. There are some things that you invest in for long term. There's some things that you invest in for short term. There's some things that you invest in so that you can day trade. When you invest in a company or a coin or an idea, you need to understand what it is that you're investing in. If you haven't been day trading, for example, I've never day traded Einsteinium. If you've never been day trading Einsteinium, then just because it dips, that doesn't mean to sell. You've not been day trading. Now, if you come in, say you come in at $2.50 because you think it's going to shoot through the roof, which I'm sure some of the people who bought Einsteinium did. They came in at that too. I would have come in at that mark too if I wasn't already in. But now that it dips, you technically haven't lost any money yet. You don't lose the money until you sell, just like you don't lose in life until you quit. Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. If you are choosing coins and companies that you believe in, this goes back to the video that I posted prior when I talked about what is the criteria for picking a solid coin. When you believe in the coin or the company that you are invested in, you're in it for the journey. You're in it for the long haul, unless you're day trading. There are some people when Bitcoin, let's go back to Bitcoin for a second. When Bitcoin got to $1,000 right there. When Bitcoin got to $1,000, people who had bought in at 100 and some odd dollars, some of them cashed out. I'm sure of it, because you made what? You 10x'd your profit. You went from $100 to $1,000. So that's a good place to cash out. That was in 2013. Think about the people who just held and then they bought. They always say to buy on the dips, but sometimes things don't dip. So you got 100 here. You got 800 here. You got 900 here. Where's the actual dip? Okay, there's a dip. It never goes back down though. It never goes back down. So there isn't really a buyable dip that I would see. You just have to believe that whatever it is that you're getting ready to invest in is going to pay dividends. Look at that. It kind of stays level. Okay, so if you're comparing 800 to 300, then that's a dip. So you would buy on that dip. But then it kind of levels out. You buy some more here, 200. I don't consider these real serious dips. They're dips in a sense that you know, the value goes from whatever it was to a lower value, if that's what you want to call a dip. But look, see where it's at 2191 right here? That journey to 2191, you never see it go down to 100. You never see it go down to 100. You never see it go down to 100. So when are you gonna buy more? You buy more whenever. You buy, it never goes back down. Once it passes 2,000, it never goes back down past 1,000. When do you buy more? Let me see, maybe it does at one time. Barely past 2,000. It goes right back up. When do you buy more? Imagine if you had 10 grand to invest and you invested it in Bitcoin when it was at 33.50. Look at that. It never. Where's the dip? No dip. You got all chips, no dip. All chips, no dip. Look at that. Look at that. So here's the dip, 19,000 to 15,000. That is a significant dip. All right. If you have big bucks to invest and you're watching something like Bitcoin and you see that it goes from 19,000 to 1580 or $15,895.50, you're going to buy. If you have big bucks, you're going to buy. Some of these coins, Ripple was at 25 cents. Where is that? Ripple was at 25 cents. Once upon a time. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. No. Look at it. Really actually look at that number. 0.003807. That's US dollars. That's how much Ripple was worth in 2014. Look at this. Look at that. Look. It's still not over. Look at that. It's a penny. It's a penny in March. It's a penny in March. It's 20 cents, 15 cents in August. 17 cents in September. 20 cents. Imagine the people who bought in back here. 2 cents. Not even a penny. Look at that. 0.004 in 2013. Imagine if you had $1,000 to invest in Ripple. $1,000 divided by 0.0. What was that? 0.003. 0.002. That's nuts. 0.002. 002. That's 500,000 Ripple. What is it at now? $1.13. You turn $1,000 into $565,000 from 2013 to 2017. All right, divide that. So that's 4 years. Yep, divide that by 4. You made $141,000 a year just holding Ripple. Are you understanding are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm telling you, listen. I want you to get this. I want you to get this. This is not about get rich quick. You can get rich quick on cryptocurrency. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. But you got to already kind of sort of be rich to get that rich. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like right now at this exact moment, you would have to have enough. You don't have to be rich, but you have to be kind of almost, you got to be comfortable. If you can invest $1,000 in something that is down here in the 0.000% of a penny, and then it shoot up to $1. Come on now. I didn't even have to do that math. But guess what? That's not even the point. That's not the point. And if that's what you're looking to do, you're going to get scared and you're going to sell when things go south. So when people start selling and panicking, you're going to sell and you're going to panic, because that it's kind of like if you're in a crowded room and one person runs to the door, everybody starts running to the door. Nobody's asking questions. Nobody's trying to figure out what's going on. Everybody's just running. It's survival. But you want to thrive. You don't want to survive. You want to thrive. And again, I am not, nor will I, on this page, give financial advice. I'm simply educating you. I'm letting you know that there are levels to this. There are levels to it. Monero, I just picked a random one. Look at this. 2015, 34 cents. Right now, 350. Do you want to do that math? I want to do that math. Let's do that math. We'll go a little more closer to. Let's go. Look at this. Fit. Look at that. Fit 45 cents. We'll do 45 cents. Say you invested 45 cents. Let me see. You got $1,000 and you invested in when it was 45 cents. That's 2,222 Monero. Right now it's worth 406. Well, at one point it was 460. We'll do 420. We'll do 420. You're almost a millionaire. You're almost a millionaire in 2 years. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you right now. I need you to really hear what I'm saying. I need you to really get this, okay? Don't be scared. Do not let fear determine what you do, because you will make moves that you don't need to make. Relax. Relax. I want to go back to Einsteinium for a second. Let's go back to Einsteinium for a second. Nothing. Look at this. Look at the price. Look at the price in 2014. 0.000851. Say you invested $1,000 back then. 0.000851. Good God. Okay. Do you see that? That's 1.1 almost. That's 1.1 million Einsteinium. Now, let's go with today. We'll just go with today because we're at a. I want to be fair. We're at a dip right now. We'll go here. 1.31. 1.5 million. Who? Okay. So, all right, 2004, that's 4 years. That's 3 years. That's $513,000, $513,121 per year. Now, how many of you actually did that right there? How many of you actually did that? If you're watching this page, you probably weren't one of those people. That's not the point. The point is, right now, Einsteinium is $1.31. Do you remember when Bitcoin was $1.31 on this chart? Do you remember when that was? You ain't gonna find it in 2013. You gotta go back further than that. That's my point. All right. It's $135 back in 2013. Einsteinium was fractions of a penny back in 2014. Ethereum. $2.83 back in 2015. 800. I could do this all day for you. Imagine when people got here with it, when it was at $8 and was it $7.25, and then they bought in and it shot up $50, and then it started to dip, and then it shot up and it dipped, and then it dipped down here. It was at, where are we at? It was at 200 and some odd dollars. and it shot back up. People bought and sold all through here. But you know, the people who are not selling, the people who are buying more, is the people who believe in what it is that these platforms are offering. And you want to make sure that you are vetting these coins in these companies based on your beliefs, your interests, the trends, topics, the trending topics, the buzz, who's on the board, what's the company doing, the white paper, the roadmap. You want to do your research, and you want to stay informed in the different industries that these particular offerings are dealing in, because that will help to give you some idea and some insight on why it is that these things are happening the way that they are, these dips and these. But realistically, we're going to get into all of that on this page. We really are. We're going to really get it. We're going to really dive deep, and it's going to make a lot more sense. And as far as I'm concerned, things are beautiful. I don't care what this chart says. I don't care what this says. You know why I don't care what it says? Because I know what I'm doing. And you will too. So let's get it. And I will see you on the next video. Go be great.